Hey guys, welcome back to Flat 6 Media. On today's episode, we're going to be covering the very exciting, very eye-opening, and very free BMW Ultimate Driving experience, where you get to take BMW vehicles and push these cars and yourself to the limit like you never have before. But before we get started, please hit subscribe and ring that bell and show us your support so that we can continue to give you great and entertaining content. And with that said, let's go. Good morning, guys. It's Flat 6 Media here, and today we're here at the 2020 BMW Ultimate Driving Experience.
The BMW Ultimate Driving Experience tours the US and stops in 15 cities. It's a completely free event that allows you 3 different events to experience all of the different types of vehicles that they have. There's an autocross that allows you to race around the track with the help of BMW professional driving instructors. Then there's the innovation experience, which allows you to take their X vehicles, which are their all-wheel drive vehicles, and traverse them over obstacle courses. And then there's the street drives, which allows you to pick any cars in their fleet and take them out for a spin on the road on a planned course.
It usually kicks off at the end of March. However, at the end of March here in the Northeast, we were in peak COVID. Before today, the system just wasn't in place. No one really knew how to approach it. And the science wasn't out yet on how distant you could be and how you can get away with being in and out of cars.
BMW did a remarkable job making the event very safe. When you arrive at the event, you get a temperature check, you get checked in, you also get a bag full of goodies, you get hand sanitizer, gloves, masks. It's really, really well taken care of. In years past, you rode with instructors in the vehicle with you, but for safety measures, they've included a narrated session where your instructor's now on the radio and you're in the car by yourself at the helm.
Today is the first time we're actually going to be driving M cars in their M Control Academy.
Really looking forward to pushing these vehicles as hard as they can go.
This part is not free. You do have to pay for this. The prices are going to change. We're not going to give you those numbers here. We refer you back to the site down below. And with that, let's get going.
You ready to go, Henry?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, man. Oh, wait, social distancing. At this point in the event, we did a brief chalk talk, and we talk about the 3 different events that we're going to be doing in the M Control Academy. Then we got acquainted with our vehicles and our coaches, and we were off. The first event was the emergency maneuver. The idea was to accelerate flat out, lift off the pedal, steer abruptly, then come to a complete and safe stop. Next, we got to pile into some X6s, and we got to go flat out and stomp on the brakes as hard as we could to test the braking capability of these cars. Also to see the distance that it actually takes to stop these cars, and also to feel these cars at the limit. And finally, we reach the autocross, where we get to drive X4Ms and test everything that we learned. It's a twisty course with a slalom. And finally, there's a time trial at the end to see who really is the ultimate driver. And you get to see me make a mistake later that almost cost me my entire time.
Look at where you want to go. Raise your vision up, look for that first column. Don't overdo it in the flow. Nice and smooth. Don't overdo it. Just quick with the hands. And the left freeze. Nice run. Now they got it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
In the end, we had a blast, and Henry did definitely best my time despite my slide. It didn't do me any good in winning this race. And we finished the day super exhausted, but having one of the best times ever.
So now it's been about a good 6 hours, 6.5 hours of driving. Nelson, how are you feeling?
Woo! I gotta tell you, I think I got my head blown off a few times, but I'm still standing.
Yeah, it was a great drive, a great experience, and it is definitely different with these M cars. It really changes the game. Now, an interesting thing about this event is that I also used it as my ability to test drive the X3 M40i, which is a car that I'm actually on the market for this year. A dealer will not let me drive that car the way I drove here today, and Audi's gonna have competition when it comes to letting me do the same with theirs.
I was actually checking out the 340 M Sport, which has been a favorite of mine for a long time. I haven't really been able to get out there and test it, but with the street drives today, I had the ability to do that and really give it some gusto. It was actually really fun to do that.
I think one of the best things that we got in doing this event today is that it's very difficult as a car channel to get your hands on cars. And here we got to round robin about 6 of them, and all of them being the majority of them being M's.
Before we go anywhere, what'd you think about the M Control Academy?
I thought it was great. I definitely want to have a longer day. Hopefully when COVID passes, I will pay and I will do the entire day session.
Absolutely worth it. All right, in the M event, which was your favorite truck? Because they were all SUVs this time.
Definitely the X5M.
I have to say the X4 did impress me. It felt a lot more nimble than the X5, but I have to say, it just didn't have the power and the agility that the X5 had. Did you see me put the X4 sideways?
I did not.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
And another fun fact about this event, many events before, I tend to place higher than most everyone else that comes out to us at these events. And today I did happen to place higher than Nelson, but it might have a lot to do with that skid that he had.
It didn't. Yeah, it was embarrassing.
Yeah. But hey guys, it was a great day. It was a great event. Come down to the BMW Ultimate Driver. Support these guys. It's a great staff, great team, really experienced drivers, and we're happy to do it again.
So you get to do street drives, you get to do a X obstacle course, which was absolutely freaky, and the autocross of the standard vehicles, which is what you come for. Free events, all of them, except for the M Academy, as we covered.
Yeah, so you have it now again in August, guys, and you have another shot in November, assuming COVID doesn't change that setup. Thanks for joining us. It's been a great day. This is Henry.
And Nelson.
And we're the Flat 6 Media guys. Until next time.